Lesson 10-8, Example 3. Our objective, learning to find the volumes of cylinders. And here we have two cylinders, and I want to find out which one has a greater volume. Does this one have a greater volume, longer but narrower, or this one a little wider but shorter? Which one has a greater volume? So I need to find out the volume of cylinder 1 and 2. Volume for a cylinder, base times the height, and where the base is the area of that circle, so pi times the radius squared, all times the height. So I'm going to use this information here and put in for this information over here. So volume, I'm going to use 3 1400ths for pi. The radius in this case, well, I see radius there is 1 5/10, all squared. And our height, this time we've just taken our cylinder and laid it on its side. So the height is this distance here, which is 12. So we have 3 1400ths. 1 5/10 squared is 2 2500ths times 12. So 3 1400ths. 2 2500ths times 12 is 27. And 27 times 3 1400ths is 84 7800ths cubic centimeters. So cylinder 1 has that volume. So let's find out for cylinder 2. I'm going to use this same formula. So volume is pi, so 3 1400ths. The radius, well, I'm going to look over here for my radius. I see I have a diameter, so I'm going to take just this distance, which is going to be half of the diameter, so that radius is equal to 3. So I'm going to put 3 here for my radius, that's squared, and multiplying it by the height, and the height in this case is 6. So volume, 3 1400ths. 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9, times 6. So 3 1400ths, 9 times 6 is 54. And 54 times 3 1400ths is 169 5600ths cubic centimeters. Again, cubic centimeters because we're looking at volume there. So at this point I can say that cylinder 2 has a greater volume because 169 5600ths cubic centimeters is greater than 84 7800ths cubic centimeters. Cylinder 2 is larger than cylinder 1. And I know I'm going through this awfully quick, so don't forget that you can go back and rewind and watch this again as many times as you'd like to really follow through the steps. It might even be helpful for you to try it without the volume and then try it again with the volume. Whatever works, you want to figure out what works best for you in your learning.